Hi, I'm Shaeden Watson, CEO of Carpetright and NORA Advisory Council member. Today I'll be chatting to Andrew Clark, who's the founder and managing director of Logistics Help. Welcome, Andrew, and thanks for joining me this morning on the couch.
Thank you for Shaeden. It's good to be here.
Great. Well, let's jump in. You've been on the show reels a few times, so let's jump in and have a bit of a chat about what's new in your business at the moment. Andrew, people will know you as a logistics consultant, but you have launched Logistics Cloud Company this year. What is the intention with the new brand?
Okay, so Logistics Cloud Co. is, on the surface level, it's cloud software for logistics. So I like simple business names that, you know, what it says on the tin is what's in the tin, right? So Logistics Help, we help people with their logistics. And Logistics Cloud Co. is cloud software for logistics. So particularly relevant, obviously, for the online retailers who are running their own logistics operations. But behind that, the deeper level, the big idea, right? The big, very hairy, audacious goal
yes.
that I have in mind for this business is that if all the world was a 3PL, then Logistics Cloud Co. would be the software support and the process improvement department.
Okay.
So we're going beyond the simple supply and implementation of software and go, you know, well, there you go, here's the software and you just figure it out.
Yes.
We're actually bringing all of the expertise that we've developed over, well, for me now, over 30 years of working as an operational manager and as a consultant in logistics. So I'm bringing all of that IP and that work that we've done, and I'm putting it into Logistics Cloud Co. as an operational model that works for, and we're aiming for the small and medium enterprise market, so small and medium businesses.
Yes.
So we're bringing all of that, all of the outcomes of all of the consulting work that we've done, and putting that into the operating model for the software. So we already have an out-of-the-box set of solutions and ways of running your business for people who really need that help and support, and that's essentially what we found with Logistics Help over many years, is that many businesses are at a bit of a loss when it comes to how to run a warehouse and how their order management should be going, and how to do inventory management and purchasing and supply, so that whole logistics channel, and obviously the transport side as well.
Yes.
So we're bringing all of that together and putting that into an operating model under the Logistics Cloud Co. brand.
Okay. Which I would imagine would be interesting for a lot of companies at the moment, having gone through the past 12 months to step into that now.
Yes, yes. Well, of course, what we've seen really with the pandemic and all of the lockdowns is the massive explosion in online retail, right? And that's become now an essential part of the supply chain. And the supply chain it was happening anyway, right? It's increasingly becoming personal.
Yes.
So deliveries to wherever you are, you know, at home or at work, or, you know, sometimes through to a pickup point, through parcel lockers and things. So we're about trying to provide the operational mechanism to help businesses deliver that.
Okay. So if you're now doing cloud software, does that mean that you're no longer doing consulting?
Oh, no, of course, we're still doing the consulting. So the Logistics Help brand will continue. But I think what we will do is we will focus on generating operational outcomes for Logistics Cloud Co. customers, solving their particular issues that they've got in their logistics operations, rather than the kind of generalist consulting for anybody, solving all sorts of logistics problems. We'll increasingly focus that on building that Logistics Cloud Co. platform to make really sophisticated logistics operations possible for small business.
Fantastic. Interesting. Okay. And what customers will you be serving in the Cloud Co?
So obviously online retailers, that's why I'm here with and part of NORA. But online retail, traditional retail, and really what we're seeing now is that if you're traditional retail, you're also online as well for most businesses. But we do wholesale as well, and we do third-party logistics. So we have a solution, a warehouse system solution for third-party logistics operations, even for small 3PLs.
Yes.
As well, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Very interesting. And what is the core product that you focused on right now?
So it is the warehouse management system. So we have I sub-license a very sophisticated Tier 1 warehouse management system, which we are curating the functionality of that for the SME market and making it available in a public cloud. so that instead of having to have the traditional investment that you need to make in having on-premises servers and all of that infrastructure, in the cloud, it makes it just much faster and easier to implement, and you get to share in the technology that that we develop essentially for everyone with similar sorts of problems to the business that you have. So for online retailers, absolutely, it's fantastic.
Yes. And why do you think warehouse management systems are so important?
So that technology is the missing piece, right? So what we've seen with the growth of cloud software is the accounting systems have all gone to the cloud now. So you've got Xero and QuickBooks and Reckon.
Yes.
And ERPs are increasingly moving to the cloud. Obviously, web stores are in the cloud. We have freight management systems in the cloud, and we have inventory management systems in the cloud. Okay. So all of those pieces are already there. But the missing piece that is only just starting to emerge in the cloud software market is warehouse management systems.
Okay.
So that is what manages the physical operations in the warehouse for a business that is running their own warehouse. So so that's the core product that we are focusing on at the moment. But we do also do inventory management systems and purchase planning as well.
So I would imagine that it's not just for big business. You do a lot of SMEs, as you've just mentioned.
Correct. So, and in fact, warehouse management systems are traditionally viewed as being a big business product. But we are changing that. We're bringing that very sophisticated technology into the SME world and making it available in a way that is both affordable and fast to implement.
Okay, and what are the signs that a business owner should look for to tell them that it's time for a WMS?
It's a very good question. Look, we are increasingly making that work for smaller and smaller businesses, but there's a point at which if you're at startup, you're really in the garage, you're in a very small site, then you don't need a warehouse management system. You can see all of your stock, you can get to it easily, and in fact, you're probably better off without one in that very early stage. Yes. But once you start to get, 3 or 4 people in your warehouse, you're doing a few hundred orders a day, you're moving into a bigger site, then definitely the warehouse system is going to help you because it's going to tie in all of the operational stuff together. So we take the orders out of the inventory system, and we do the communication with the transport management, and we do all of that in one system. So on a mobile device in the warehouse. Okay. So that what the operators actually experience, they use one system. They're not bouncing around between different systems, and they do all of the fulfillment operations, all of the receiving and the put away, and all of the management of the stock, all on a mobile device. Okay. Well, I would imagine, like I said before, the last 12 months have shown a lot of operators that they need to move into this system. Yes. Well, great. Andrew, thank you very much for chatting with me today. It's been a pleasure to have you sit with me and have the conversation about the industry and your business. And I appreciate it very much. Thanks, Shaeden.
Thanks a lot.
It's been great. Thank you.
Great.